Good morning, and thank you for joining me. Many of you in this room are my friends. Many of you in this room know me. I'm deeply sorry for my irresponsible and selfish behavior that I engaged in. I know people want to find out how I could be so selfish and so foolish. People want to know how I could have done these things to my wife, Alex, and to my children, Freddie and Gustav. While I've always tried to be a private person, there are some things I want to say. My behavior has caused considerable worry to my business partners. I knew my actions were wrong, but I convinced myself that normal rules didn't apply. I never thought about who I was hurting. Instead, I only thought about myself. I hurt Icarito, my kids, Big Randy, my wife's family, my friends, my foundation, and kids all around the world who admired me. I would like to thank my friends at DraftKings and the players in the field this week for understanding why I'm making these remarks today. I certainly do not want to take away from the Palmetto Championship. As I proceed, I understand that people have questions. I understand people want to know whether I can still make Heinz bets. Please know that as far as I'm concerned, every one of these questions and answers is a matter between me and DraftKings. In recent weeks, I've received many thousands of emails, letters, phone calls from folks expressing good wishes. Mr. TC, we love you. To everyone who has reached out to me and my family, thank you. I ask you to find room in your hearts to one day believe in me again. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the No Laying Up preview show, powered as always by the DraftKings Sportsbook. Very sorry we had to start the show that way. Tron insisted that he wanted to make that apology public, and I think we all commend him for doing so. Solly, anything else, if Tron's listening, anything else you'd like to say to him?
We're here for you. We were here for you before this started. We're here for you afterward. Takes a man to atone for what you've done. I think it's fair to say we're all ready to move on from this.
I think that's exactly right. And move on we shall to the Palmetto Championship at Congaree. Right up the road from us in Jacksonville, just kind of, rural South Carolina. Been there once, big ballpark.
Man, let's just say it.
Tough field. Pretty cool golf course. I'm excited to see it on TV. Not thrilled to see, who's playing it, but, we've got that. We've also got the Mediheal Championship at Lake Merced. Is that right, Randall?
That's right. That is exactly right.
Excited to watch that as well. Should we just get right into the picks?
Well, might as well. Let's fire it away. Lydia Ko's going to top 5 this week. 30 nuggets on that at plus 200. She won here a few years ago. Didn't have the best week, at Olympic Club, but I like this golf course for her a lot more than, one with thick rough that really punished her. Not hitting it the furthest. Shen Shen Fong, has been all over the place, all over leaderboards in the last couple weeks. 20 nuggets on her to win at plus 1,400. Ian Poulter over at the Palmetto Championship, trending a little bit, had a nice week at the Charles Schwab. I'm going to take him to win the golf tournament, plus 2,800, 10 nuggets there. Kid's been low-key hitting some winners this year.
I'm nervous. That's a really good pick.
What's that like?
Thank you for that. Top 5 for MB Park. 25 nuggets at plus 150. I don't think I've ever bet on NB, and that just feels like an easy way to live, right? That's like just straight coast in there. Angel Yin's going to sneak a top 10 in there, plus 335, 15 nuggets on that. Those are my picks for this week. 5 plays as always. Randy, what do you got?
Gosh, how could I follow that? I'm just looking to hit any win anywhere. We are stacking pouches at the moment. 5 plays though, as always. Let's go out. I have one Congaree play. That's Luke List to win at plus 6,600. I don't know why he's missed his last 2 cuts. That's exactly right. Maybe. Couple LPGA plays. First one, Yuka Sasso, just so uplifting for Filipino women's golf at the
You
US
always
Women's
do
Open.
this.
I'm going to piggyback it and say Bianca Pagdananan was so inspired. I'm going to take her for a top 5 this week.
I thought you were going to pick Yuka to miss the cut or to lose her matchup or something.
If I could, I would. One, I don't think she's in the field. And anyway, Bianca Pogdananen, top 5, plus 4,000, 20 nuggies. I was putting 20 nuggies on Luke List as well. I'm putting 20 nuggies on all these plays. Let's go Danielle Kang. We got some groups out at the LPGA. Always fun when DraftKings gives us some LPGA groups. I'm going to take Danielle Kang to win her group. That's Group B. That includes So Yun Ryu, Shen Chen Fang, Lexi Thompson, and Patty Tavatanakit. I'm taking Danielle Kang to win that plus 4,500. I'm parlaying a couple matchups. Give me Brooke Henderson over Se-Young Kim and Hyu-Joo Kim over Lydia Ko. Combined, that's plus 253. And then my last play, we're going totally off the board. Euro 2020, although it's being played in 2021, starts this week. That's a soccer championship for everybody that doesn't know. Football, as they say. I'm taking England and Croatia to tie at plus 270. England, Croatia to tie.
I was looking at that one.
It was a total coin flip.
Yeah.
Right,
DJ, what do you got?
Good stuff, Randy. I think first we're going to France, the French Open. Is Nadal going to win 5 in a row again? I say no.
Wow.
Let's shock the world. Novak Djokovic, number 1 player in the world. Shock the world. Where were you? 10 nuggets there to win the French Open plus 500. Randy, I think you've said it about Rory. Whenever you get a world number 1 at plus 500, you gotta take that, right?
You almost feel compelled. Yeah.
Over at the Palmetto Championship, not a lot of intel, not a lot of good players in the field. We're just going to put our money in an ETF there. We're going with Brooks coming off his runner-up at the PGA. Brooks Koepka to win, plus 900, 40 nuggets there. Let's just let that money do a little bit of work for us. And then over at the Mediheal, the LPGA, Solly, I think maybe your scouts were got a peek at my board, possibly. Also, like Lydia Ko, I'm going to go the vaunted round 1 leader play. That's always a real
cheap hit, just a cheap hit. It's
such a cocaine binge on Thursday. I love it. Lydia Ko, round 1 leader plus 1,800, just 10 nuggets there, just a little tiny bit of action. Let's follow that up with Lydia Ko to win plus 900. We hit her on her early win earlier this year. We need, Randy, like you, I think I've lost like 40 bets in a row. I need some mojo. So we're going back to the well there. 20 nuggets on Lydia to win. And then Shan Feng as well to top 5, plus 275. 20 nuggets there. That's what I got. Let's send it over to Uncle Neil, see what he's doing.
All right, the Short Hill Sharp coming to you live from a beautiful but undisclosed location. Interesting week. Nobody knows anything about the course. So the Short Hill Sharp, he's going to trust his friends, the other Sharps. And he's making 5 plays. Winners only this week. DJ, plus 775. 20 nuggies to win. Brooksy, plus 850 to win. 20 nuggies. Lord, T-Rail Hatton, plus 1,200 to win. 20 nuggies. Matthew Fitzpatrick, plus 1,300 to win. 20 nuggies. And of course, Sungjae Im, plus 1,700 to win for, you guessed it, 20 nuggies. That's right, 5 winners. Pick the 5 best odds I could find. Kind of wanted to do this for a while. I've been out of the pouch for a while. New strategy here. Winners only, baby. Let's see what happens.
All right, thank you, Neil. And then real quick, let's send it back to the Blue Curtain. Tron is back, of course, to make some picks this week. Tron, who you got?
Listen, everybody knows that was total. I just had to explain to my son that I'm not in actual trouble. He thought that this was all for real. My colleagues are very, very sick individuals. This is also Solly can feel like he's winning this year when everybody knows who the real DraftKings is. Anyway, we got 5 plays this week. No Hineses or any crazy stuff because I'm not allowed to do that anymore. That's in terms of my probation. 5 winners, 20 nuggets a pop. Lucas Glover, plus 2,900. Kevin Kisner, Hank Leviota, Harris English, Tommy Fleetwood. Again, I would just ask you people to look in your hearts. We're dealing with some very, very sick individuals here. So, I think justice will eventually prevail, but it's going to be dark until then. So, peace out. TC, stay strong.